5 grounds. The first of them is the abridged notice period.
Okay.
That the unanimous, without the unanimous consent of members. So the notice period has to do with, usually Congress, I think about 3 weeks before Congress, you have to send the business of the day to members. Yeah, you have to put it in circulation to members, and then they look at it. If anyone has any comments or any communication, it prepares them. For those who want to share correspondence and reply the Ghana Football Association, they do that before the day of Congress.
And even if we have ideas to suggest into the agenda.
Yes, sometimes you put that into writing and all of that. Well, according to King Faisal, through their lawyers, they are claiming that the notice was abridged, which means it does not meet the threshold that the provisions of Congress states. So that is something that they also need to prove and then argue. The second point is the undisclosed real and potential conflict of interest involving the chairperson of the AGM. The August 12th
Which
Congress,
is the president here, because he actually stands to benefit when the decision is...
Thank you very much.
So.
The next point is that is a claim of improper bundling of issues voted and overvoting. For those who watched my interview with the GFA General Secretary Prosper Arisnado, he explained that the reason they lumped all of the issues together is that they all fall under one statute. More to the point, when they released the notice of Congress to members, no one raised an objection on any of the singular issues, any of the individual issues, I have to say. And so in keeping with the convention of CAF and at FIFA, where there is no objection to any of the issues to be debated upon or voted, they are lumped together and voted on. But the question that I asked at the time was, what if someone has a change of mind on the day of Congress based on new information available to them? What if someone has a change of mind a few days or 2 days before Congress? If you lump all of those issues together and they are in favor of 2 of them, but not the other, or they are in favor of 1 and not the other. So, for example, on the composition of the Executive Council, on the decision to make the second Vice President a preserve of female football administrators within that space, on the decision of the 3rd term limit, what if someone agrees with the 3rd term limit, but is not in favor of making a woman an automatic beneficiary of the second Vice President? So those are the issues that the Ghana Football Association have to answer, and King Faisal have indicated that. And also, the denial of poll after a show of hands. They are contending that after the person who was moderating Congress at the time, the chairperson, asked that if you were in favor of that, you show hands, he is saying that the FA president and the chairman of Congress should have mentioned the specific numbers and gone into detail the polls from that voting exercise.
But that was
beyond the flat numbers that were given. I'm not sure what exactly they mean beyond what the FA did.
They would have
to explain. And then they also, the 5th point sounds a bit vague, undue influence. So I'm sure with the supporting affidavits and the other documents, they would have to explain what the undue incidence is. So they are seeking, these are the reliefs that they are seeking. They are seeking an injunction restraining the GFA from implementing or enforcing the 3rd term. In fact,